Hello YouTube, I am out here in the freezing cold to demonstrate to you guys some of my favorite Android Wear apps. First, what we're going to do is just turn the brightness all the way up so that you'll actually be able to see them, maybe a little bit. And then we shall continue on to the best Android Wear apps that happen to also be free. So we shall start off from the bottom of the list, because that's where the good apps are. There's WhereTemperature. So it's not going to tell you the temperature around you, it's going to tell you the temperature of your battery and your processor, which is 86 degrees. Sometimes it gets up to 95 degrees before I decide to probably turn my device off so it doesn't, get kind of damaged. There is another app called Quick Wear SMS, Wear Quick SMS, I don't know. You can send text messages to preset people that you have with preset messages you type into your phone, so that if you're in class and you don't want to say, okay Google, send a text to someone, then you can just do that. I don't think my phone's connected. In fact, I'm sure it's not, so that's not really going to work. But you get the point. It would if my phone was connected. So all the links for all these great apps will be in the description below. I'm going to use tinyURL because, they're going to be really long links, and that's a pain in the ass. There's Tic Tac Toe. I wouldn't recommend this because you don't get to play with someone. It's just, getting your ass kicked by a computer. So I don't really know why you would download that. But I mean, if you really are a fan of Tic Tac Toe, there it is. You can play it on your Android Wear watch. Technocrate or Techocrate, I don't know. It's not quite worth it. It's like a knockoff of Tetris. I don't fully understand it, and I never play it for too long. With that said, I'm just going to go ahead and show you my favorite app there is, Invaders. It's the best game there is. It's the best app there is. Props to the developer. I'm going to include this app on the first link because it's just that great. You get the point here. It plays flawlessly. It's a great game to play in class or at like a red light or a stoplight. It's a fantastic game. Definitely recommend that. That's a must-have if you have an Android Wear right there for sure. So, moving on, there is System Info, which is kind of like some of the other apps that I have. It's going to show you your CPU usage and memory, RAM usage, and temperature. Pretty cool app. Like I said, these are all free, so you may as well just go download them and try them out. I mean, it's not going to hurt you. There is Speedometer. You get the point of that. It's going to tell me how fast I'm going as I bomb a hill on my longboard right before I crash. I don't really know why Wellness just stopped, because I wasn't even using that app, but, whatever. Okay, that's getting kind of old. How about you stop doing that, please? We have Play Music, which is, obviously, you know what that is. Paddle Pro, which is kind of an annoying game. You're going to end up finding yourself getting really pissed off at this because it's actually almost impossible. But whatever, if that's something you want to play, if you feel like getting angry, I recommend that for sure. After that, you have a car locator. So if you lose your car a lot, I normally don't, but you can use this to go find your car and get back to it before you freak out. There is some other great apps. Memory Info for Wear. This is going to tell you how much of your memory you've already used and your RAM usage. Very handy app. I'd say that's another must-have. So audio recorder. I don't know if you're 007 James Bond and you want to use this little microphone right here to record stuff in class or record someone saying something so you can hold them to their word. I don't know. It's there. You may as well download it. What's it going to do? Bubble Explode is a pretty good looking game. It just plays good. I wouldn't say it's like a very fun game, but you get the point here. It definitely plays very good, so that's a plus. No exit button there, so you got to cover the watch up. But other than that, oh shit, turn down the brightness. I definitely think we're getting close to the end of the list here for top free apps. Now, in a while, I will include a video of top paid apps, so make sure you subscribe to see that. There's a calendar, so if you want to look at a calendar on your wrist, you could do that real quick without whipping your whole phone out. I don't know why they didn't just include that with the watch itself. There's Draw Watch, so if you want to draw a smiley face or your phone number or something, I don't really know why you would use this, but I mean, it's free, so you may as well download it, like kind of why not, one of those things. And we are definitely getting to the end of the list here. We don't have many more apps left. There is Evernote. You get the point of that. There's hand dialers, so you can dial phone numbers without saying, okay, Google, dial this number. Kind of cool. And that's it. That is the top apps for Android Wear. Now, Before I go, I'm going to go ahead and do this wellness thing because I think it's funny, and that's part of the reason why I bought this watch. If you're looking at this watch and you haven't bought it yet and you're asking yourself, should I buy the cheapest Android Wear watch? Should I go ahead and save 50 bucks and not buy the Moto 360? I'd say go ahead and do it because there's some fun gimmicks, and this is one of the fun gimmicks, and I think it's worth it. The battery life on this watch is great. It's about as good as my Sony smartwatch 2. I can't use this thing and let it die in one day. Like, if you use this thing non-stop all day long, maybe it'll die before the day's over, but you'll probably go to sleep with it having like 30% battery, and then the next day you'll still have a little bit of battery before it dies. I have lasted 2 days without using this on a charge. This is now the second day in a row I'm not charging it. It has 65% battery. I'm confident I'll make it through this whole day without charging it at all. So if you're waiting for these watches to have a better battery life, it's not really worth it because the battery life is there. It lasts longer than my phone does. It's definitely worth the money. So if you guys are wondering whether or not Android Wear watch is worth the money, I'd say they are. The apps are great. They're fun. It really like leaves your phone. You leave your phone in your house, you're in your pocket, you're in your backpack. You never need your phone. You have your Android Wear watch. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy the short video. Links for all these great apps in the description below. I'm Joey. I like the way you click subscribe, and I shall see you guys later with top paid apps. So make sure you click subscribe, and I hope you like the Asus Zen watch.